Hi, I just went on holiday to England and I bought a whole load of stuff for my art. So I bought lots of stuff for watercolour painting and, well, I say a lot, some things for some watercolour painting. And I also got some stuff to help me start doing some art journaling. So I thought I would show you what I got. So to start with, for the watercolor side of things, the thing I was most excited about was a Billy Shoal eradicator brush because it's really small and it's more of a shape, I don't know, a bit more like a filbert, I guess. So it's really good for getting into tiny little areas. I've got the Rosemary & Co. Eradicator brushes, but as you can see, there's quite a big difference in size. No idea if you can see that or not, but I find that the small, I mean, it's good, but it still doesn't get into those tiny little areas. So I'm very excited about this. I have tried it out a little bit and it's really good. So that was very exciting to me. Also, Pro Art brushes are really good, but you can't get them in Australia really very widely, and they are horrendously expensive. But in the UK, they're not very expensive at all. So that was something that I was really hoping to get. And I got a little set, and I just picked some Pro Art round synthetic brushes, just a little set of like small ones. And then when it came with like a little brochure, and it had a little ad for these brushes, Will Rochford brushes, and it turns out that they are actually oil painting brushes. I'm sure I'll still use them. They seem fine. I mean, they're basically just a stiff synthetic round brush. I'm sure they'll be fine. Watercolor painting, I got a set of these little ceramic palettes. How good are these? I thought they were really good. They're small because I have some individual ceramic palettes, but they're really big. They're huge. So I was after some, when I bought these, I thought I was buying some that were actually quite small. They're not. So that is good. And okay, the most exciting part of the whole thing, which was a real splurge, because even though obviously it's a lot cheaper than if I was to buy paper in Australia, because it's in the country where this is made. It's Saunders Waterford Classic Watercolour Paper from St Cuthbert's Mill, and I love their Bockingford paper and have been using it for like a really, really long time. But this one is 100% cotton. It is high white, which is really good for me. I love white, really white, and it's not always easy to get. And it is cold pressed. So I've actually done a few classes with Billy Shoal, and this is her preferred paper, but she uses the hot press. And so I got 20 sheets. So I'm very excited about that. And then, because you get so much more choice in England than you do here, I've heard a lot about this paper. I don't know how to say it. Bahong paper. It's like a cheaper form of 100% cotton paper. It is cold pressed and I get 20 sheets. So I've got loads of paper now, which is great because I was running out. So that is very exciting. And then I would really love the idea of starting an art journal, and I'll show you what I've been doing with that in a separate video. But to help me along, I got a few things for that as well. So I got this, like it's a craft journal, but the paper, I mean, I don't think it's watercolor paper, but it's actually quite thick. Came with a sticker on the front, and it said that I think it's like 180 GSM or something like that. So it's quite a heavy paper. I think that's good enough for me. And I got these, do you see the sticker? I got these little positive quote stickers, and I've been having fun, you know, putting them on, you know, like a book plate type thing. And this one says, be someone who makes you happy. And then there's one that says, be happy, keep going, think happy, be true to you, and have a good day. And I've used another one over there, which is the one that I'm going to be showing you at another point in time. Then I got these, which are just like little tiny little baby envelopes. I've got no idea what I'll do with them, but I thought that they might come in handy in some way. And then I got some luggage tags in brown paper. I thought that could come in handy. And I got this, which is a moleskin, but this is an art moleskin. So it actually has really thick watercolor paper in it, which I'll show you. The funny thing about it, it was all done up, you know, in a packet when I bought it, so I wasn't able to see what the paper was like, but it's quite an unusual surface. It's kind of like a silky, almost like a silky coating on it. I don't know how I'm going to go with that, but that could be handy too. Then I got some stamp pads. I got a grey, I got a gold, and like a coppery brown colour. And then I got an alphabet set of stamps. And then I got a little butterfly, a bee, just a whole bunch of like little ones, you know, like dragonflies and, you know, just a few different types of stamps, which I thought might be handy with the journaling side of things. And yeah, oh, and this, which was, you know, pretty paper for my journaling. And this is what my daughter got me. So I have chronic fatigue and some health problems, which I won't go into, but when we were on holiday, I did spend a lot of the time staying in the hotel because I didn't have the energy to go and do all the sightseeing. And my daughter and my husband, they would go out and do all the sights. And my daughter bought me this, which is Henry, it's a key ring, and it's Henry VIII with all of his wives, which I thought was really pretty, if you can see that. So what I want to do is I would like to, when I do the journal, which I'll show you, I'm trying to think of a way I can attach this to the front of the journal because it makes all these really nice noises. I think that's it. So thank you, and I will see you in the next one.